Hello, everyone. I am Glenn Moyes,
I am Adam Weber.
and we are so busy right now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. If you guys read our last blog post about the Animation Academy going online, you'll understand why.
I have no life right now.
Yeah. So we're all super busy getting that launched, but the good news is that even though we are still really busy with that, every once in a while we do actually do some discussion on the story of Hackberry Hollow. Now that we've had some time to just kind of depart from it and then look back on the story with fresh eyes and thinking about some awesome things that we could do. In fact, there's actually something so awesome that we're doing with the ending, and if we can get to work, it's going to be like...
Careful, Glenn. You're going to have to bleep stuff out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not... That's the only thing we bleep on this podcast is spoilers. Speaking of spoilers, what we're going to be talking about today is something that we do is just kind of like like an exercise in writing. Is we go watch a movie and then we'll come back and discuss it afterwards.
We totally analyze the thing. But, we're such snobs. We pick apart everything we see. But I think that this is a good exercise because when you see a movie or read a book or anything like that, and I just got in the habit of doing this, I'll go through and say, okay, what made it awesome? What did I like about it? Then what did I not like about it? And how would I improve it and fix it and make it awesome? If I was tasked with joining the writing team and saying, hey, fix the story, make it better, make it work for the audience, what would I bring to the table?
Yeah, because it does no good to just be completely critical and point out every single little flaw in a story because, I mean, sure, you could be really good at, with logic and finding out plot holes, but if you cannot do anything with it, also if you cannot...
if you can't fix the plot holes, what good is it pointing them out?
Right. Yeah. You just become, a critic.
Yeah.
Which is funny because people actually make good money doing that.
Maybe I'm in the wrong field.
Yeah. So, but one thing we do make a point of doing when we, discuss these movies is we do want to point out the things that are actually working. Again, it goes back to, let's take these exercises and analyzing other people's work and actually... taking that knowledge and being able to apply it. So we need to figure out what doesn't work and what does work.
And I think that what does is just as important because you can recognize the things that they did that worked and not necessarily incorporating ideas of being derivative. I'm thinking, and we discuss those things too, but generally, what mechanics did they use? What did they do to make the story progress? And well, for lack of a better term, make it work.
Yeah, because you could have a story that has no plot holes whatsoever and be really boring.
Yeah, you certainly can. And the other thing that I think is a very valid point is sometimes being entertaining can trump not having plot holes, unfortunately. For me, because plot holes drive me crazy. But
yeah.
a lot of audiences don't care about them as much, and you do need to kind of figure out, okay, where's the balance? Because obviously, if you make it 100% realistic, you're not going to have much of a story in some cases.
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, my kind of philosophy behind speculative fiction is I'll give a story one hall pass. I'll give it one what-if scenario, like what if there is magic, or what if you could be digitized into a computer and, there's this world inside, that kind of stuff, and that's fine. But if you have
and you're creating this construct within your story or this concept and saying, okay, in this world, this is possible. But then, of course, you don't turn around and bombard the audience with a whole bunch of what-ifs, like mixing, oh, hey, magic exists, and oh, by the way, we have computers that you can digitize and go inside, and oh, by the way, there are space aliens with advanced technology, and oh, by the way, you can move crap with your minds. Pick one!
Yeah, just pick one and run with it. In fact, I think in one of our previous podcasts, Adam, you said that when we're talking about magic systems, what a magic system can't do is more important than
what it can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's set up some rules and then just stick to them and be consistent. So, so what we're going to be talking about today, our most recent movie that we watched and discussed was Tron Legacy. Now, I'm going to start off and say, if you have not seen the movie, do not listen to the rest of this podcast.
Cut us off.
Yeah, we will spoil the movie for you. We are going to tell you how it ends, okay? We are going to poison your mind with our opinions, and you will not be able to enjoy the movie had you just, walked into
you won't be able to unhear this crap.
Yeah. So, and you just won't enjoy it because we're going to point out some stuff. So if you have not seen the movie, stop listening to it right now. Just put it on your hard drive or bookmark the page or whatever. Please do not listen to the rest of this podcast if you have not seen the movie.
And let me point out one other thing about Tron. I really enjoyed it. I loved it as a movie. I thought it worked on many levels, and it was thoroughly entertaining. So if you haven't seen the movie, I think you are in for a treat.
Yeah, we recommend it. We do consider it to be a movie that you should see. Is it a must see? Just I don't know. Go watch it.
I don't know if it's a must see because it does have kind of a niche.
Yeah, but do I fit that niche? I mean, my goodness,
I'm part of that niche.
Yeah, it had Daft Punk in it, so.
Oh yeah, so Glenn's doubly in the niche.
Yeah. Oh, there were so many things about that was just like I gotta see it. Yeah, I'm a big nerd. So, okay. So this is your last.
That's what you get when you have a couple of nerds sitting back at their computers typing stories.
So yeah. Okay. Spoilers incoming. So we'll give you some time to shut it off.
Dude, if they haven't shut it off already, they're not going to.
Yeah. Shame on you if you haven't. All right. Okay.
All right. You've been warned, sinner.
Okay. So one thing I want to discuss. When I saw the movie, I actually saw it in 3D. I've only watched a few 3D movies. I think I've seen... What have I seen in 3D? I've seen Up in 3D. And I did see Tron in 3D. And there's another movie that I saw in 3D. I can't quite remember which one it was.
You saw Avatar in 3D.
Actually, I didn't see Avatar in theaters.
You didn't see Avatar in 3D? Oh, you didn't? Oh, you're right. You didn't.
I didn't. What was the other movie? All right, well, I know I've seen 2 movies in 3Ds, and then I saw Tron. And the reason why I bring this up is that the movies that I saw did 3D very tastefully. Up did it very well. And I do not get a headache watching 3D, although Adam will tell you a different story.
I do. I cannot watch stereoscopic 3D for more than about 5 to 10 minutes without getting a headache. Now, if it's less than 5-10 minutes, I can do it. If it's more than that, something in my brain just says, "What the crap are you doing?"
Yeah, what I'm seeing is wrong. What?
Yeah, this isn't working for me.
Yeah.
I get serious headaches when I watch 3D, so I make a special point of seeing all my movies in 2D, the way movies are meant to be seen.
Yeah. So for me, I don't have the problem. But the problem that I do have with 3D is that because you're looking through polarized lenses, the image is actually dark. It's a lot darker than what it should be. And that was actually a real bummer because I remember watching Up, and I was like, man, these colors just seem dark and flat, and I'm so used to seeing these brilliant colors on the screen. And then I would remove the glasses for a second and then see all these brilliant colors. Of course, it's in double image, but still these brilliant colors. I'm like, oh. And I just put them back on and watched.
And then, of course, just to be a smart ass, I told him how awesome the colors were in that movie.
Yeah. Anyway.
And then I did it again for Tron.
Yeah. But the reason why I bring it up with Tron is the first 2 times I've seen 3D movies, I saw it with the polarized lenses. These are the radial ones, so you can actually tilt your head and the image is fine. But at the ArcLight where we saw it, they had the shutter glasses, and I heard that the shutters are better. And so I went there, and the image was still dark because it's still the polarization. It's yeah. I mean that's how they do the flickering. It's an LCD or an L yeah or some anyway. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna make sure to watch movies in 2D from now on. Even the shutter glasses have that problem. So anyway, now that that's out of the way,
I have one over another convert.
yes. Well, I was already sold, but I actually went to see the movie for free with a friend, so I didn't get to choose what it was.
Well, you just haven't seen the light yet. But now that you have seen,
Yeah,
you have seen the darkness.
or the 50% darkness.
Yeah, the 50% darkness.
So, okay, so that's out of the way. So with our analysis of Tron, the first thing we always do is we talk about what we like first. So, what did we like about Tron?
The style. I absolutely love the style. The grid. Oh.
Yeah.
The way that everything looked, the lights, the suits that they wore. Like, I remember the original Tron. You have that Tron guy that has the
leotard?
Leotard costume. And they had the captions, "Don't worry, ma'am, the internet is here." Just because of how retarded it looks.
Yeah, it's like, oh, don't worry, I'm from the internet.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm from the internet. Well, the new suits will not have any such problem. They are awesome.
Yeah.
They are absolutely awesome. I love them. I was just like, oh, dude.
Yeah, well, the ones that the people who, or programs, whatever, but the program / people who actually fight, their costumes are awesome. But even the civilians, even their costumes are awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they didn't have quite as many stripes, glowy stripes on them, but just the few little stripes here and there. It was just cool.
And the robes that Kevin Flynn wore.
Yeah, it was glowing on the inside. Yeah,
glowing on the inside, and had the single stripe on it, and I was just like, dude.
Yeah.
That thing was sweet. Like, just everything about it. Something about how his was minimal and everybody else was complex just made him into such a badass.
Yeah. I really liked the... I mean, yeah, we could say, oh, the visuals are awesome, but no, the design, the creativity.
Yeah, it wasn't the visuals. I mean, we take computer graphics for granted these days. I know, I do this crap. I animate.
Yeah.
And I take it for granted, even though I know how much work it is, how much goes into it. Anybody or any movie that has sufficient budget to hire talented artists is gonna look, realistic. What made this one good was that it had creativity to back it up.
Yeah, like there's a scene when they're inside of Kevin Flynn's house in the grid, and he has the fireplace with all these like little pixels flowing up.
Oh yeah, it looked like fire, except for it was made out of water or something like that.
It was blue pixels flowing up. It was just awesome. I was like, that is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, and I loved that sidekick when he tipped over the thing on the chessboard.
Oh yeah.
and then everybody's reaction, the whole thing's silent, and everybody's all looking at him.
Yeah, there are some really funny moments in the movie. Kevin Flynn's character, I mean, he was from the 80s when he got trapped into this computer. So he's still, I mean, just the way he talks is still so 80s.
Yeah, he's still stuck in the 80s.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff that was in there, it's like, long live the users, and then a few minutes later, death to the users.
Yeah.
Same character.
Yeah, then there's this one scene where Kevin Flynn gets all frustrated, and he looks like he's about to snap, and he just says, "You're messing with my Zen thing, man," or something like that.
Yeah, you're messing with my Zen.
Yeah, he was a good. I really liked him as a character.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, he was cool. So like he was funny, but he wasn't like the writers weren't trying to overdo it.
Yeah.
It was just those golden moments.
They didn't turn him into like the Will Smith. What was the name of his character in Independence Day?
Well, he pretty much plays the same part in all of them.
Yeah, he plays that same character in every movie he's in.
Well, I guess not all of them. He's doing some more drama stuff like Search for Happiness.
Oh well,
But when he does an action movie, yeah, he's the same character.
he's the same character in all those.